guys, Turbocharged 51 over here. I hope things are going swell wherever you are in the world. And guys, this is episode 4 of my Dirt Playground series. Just to give you guys a recap about how the series is going to work, I'm just going to do a bunch of championships on Dirt, try to give you guys the best possible content, not because this game doesn't have the most, I would say the most action-packed career mode there is, so you have to work with what you have. Other than that, we are at Loillac in France for the 4th round of my 6th round Rallycross Championship. This was going to be an interesting one. As you guys can see, the track is quite wet and it's not heavy rain, it's only light rain, but still it's just enough to give the cars minimum grip. As you guys can see, we're heading into quali 1, but first of all, you guys know by now, let's do a practice round and let's see where the grip levels are.
Okay, eyes on the track. Lights about to go. Have a good race.
So we're back here at Loillac. I hope you guys enjoyed the practice run. We're on the outside for the first qualifying session, not the best spot you want to be, but oh well, let's do with what we have. And max rev and the lights are green. Go, go, go! We are off to a brilliant start. A little bit of bumping and bruising. There's going to be a lot of bumping and bruising through this section, I can tell you guys that. Here you guys can see one shot again. Getting hits again from behind, but we get into the lead by the second corner. A little bit of damage on the car, but nothing major, nothing that a mechanic can't fix. We go there through that hairpin, the most fun corner on this track by far. Up into 6th gear, down this little back straight. Down to 4th, I give the wall a little kiss there on the inside, nothing major. Down to 3rd gear for the second to last corner. Keep the car in 3rd gear for the final hairpin, and just ease the throttle, and as you get out, floor the throttle, go into 4th gear so that the car catches grip, especially in the wet. We go here onto the second lap. Guys, Loillac is a very fun circuit. It's very small and it feels like a clubman circuit, but it's a full circuit. It's a very fun track to drive. You guys can see here we go around the hairpin again. I go to 2nd gear up to 3rd because I take the joker lap over the jump, over the chicane, or through the chicane, over the curb. We go here through this very fast right-hander. A perfect joker lap in my opinion. Going here over the curbs a bit. We head on to the final lap. back to this third to last corner. I just yank the handbrake, get the car to turn in. I love to just yank the handbrake at that corner. You don't really need to hit the brakes themselves. Down to third gear, keep the car in third gear. Handbrake for the final corner, keep it on the inside to have the quickest possible time, and we're over the line.
Nice drive. You did great.
I would say that was a very good first qualifying. We win the qualifying by quite a fair bit, almost 4 complete seconds. What's that, 3.6? Yeah, 3.6, 3.7, around there. A very good time in my books. We're gonna head on to qualifying 2. You guys can see there quickly in the background how they shoved me around and how I struggled to keep control. But we made it. We made it. Stuff is going well so far. You guys, I know you've in the comments of the previous videos, you guys told me that it doesn't seem that I'm struggling a bit. To be quite honest, the Rallycross AI and Dirt are not the strongest. I don't do restarts and flashbacks and stuff, guys. Not that this game has flashbacks. Sorry, F1 brain. I do it first hit. I don't do any restarts. So it's just, maybe I'm a little bit too good, but you'll guys see the championship. Excuse me, I'm trying to talk too quickly. The championship I'm doing after this dirt series is going to be a rally one, and quite frankly, I suck at rally. So the chances of me winning that championship is not a lot, and I'm also still going to play the game on not max AI, but second to max AI, because I still struggle when it's rally in those conditions. But other than that, we're headed into the second race of the second qualifying. You guys can see I go for a major dive up the inside of the 2 Peugeots because I wanted to do the Joker lap on the first lap. I go here into the Joker lap over the curb, keep the car turning in, and we go into this final phase of the Joker lap. Another beautiful Joker lap from myself, and I put myself into the lead. We go here into the final corner, yank the handbrake. Ooh, that's a little bit much, but not the end of the world. We head here onto lap 4, not a very interesting session, well, qualifying, as you guys could have seen there. I just stayed out in front and I dominated actually. We head here into the third to last corner. I get the car to turn in, actually don't use the handbrake as much as usual. Here into the second to last corner, down to third gear, get the car to turn in, yank the handbrake and enjoy this final corner, keep it on the inside for the quickest possible time, and we come across the line with a 2-minute 28.0. What a time.
Race win. Well done.
Another successful qualifying session in my books. You guys can see that I'm only second, not first, but still, I don't want to. It would be boring if I dominated the whole time. We're still first in the overall results, I'm sure of that. Yes, we are. Davy Genet in his Peugeot is second, with Nicolas Gronholm in his Ford Fiesta third. We head into qualifying 3, and things are spicing up a bit. The field is getting closer together, so from qualifying 3 it's going to be a much bigger challenge to stay ahead. You guys can see here, I am ready to go, fix the car. Guys, just a stupid thing I do. I never clean the car until the semi-finals or the final. Sometimes I don't even clean the car for the semi-final. I just clean it for the final. The car has to look beautiful if I make the final. So yes, bump the car into second gear, get the revs up. Let's on the anti-lag system. The lights are red. We're going green. We're off to a not the magnificent start. I really quickly swallowed my words there. Nicolas Gronholm in that Fiesta just bolted off the line. Brilliant start from him. Johan Christopherson also makes a move on me. I go to the inside for the hairpin. I'm a little bit late onto the brakes, but I keep it away from Nicolas Gronholm. He goes for the Joker lap. I decide against it, as you guys saw there. I yanked the car to the left hand side. I wanted to see if I could get ahead of him as he exited the Joker and I was on the normal lap. We go here into the second to last corner and I am in front of Nicolas Gronholm. So now I've got track position. All I need to do now is keep the lead and Joker on the last lap. And in any case, I know Johan Christopherson is going to give Nicolas Gronholm a big fight. As you guys can see, we head on to the final lap. I'm the only car that still has to Joker. Down to second gear to get the car to turn in. Up to third gear to kill the oversteer. Through the hairpin and we go over the jump. And we clip the curb on the inside. Just missed the one on the second part of the chicane. Going through, you just keep the car turning in, down to third gear for the second to last corner. And we go to the final corner, hug the inside to have the fastest time possible. And we go through with a 2 minutes 23.2.
You should be very happy with that. Job well done.
Another dominating performance from myself. I am not patting myself on the back, guys. I actually want more competition. But let's see what happens in qualifying 4 and of course in the semis and the finals. I'm so far ahead now, it's impossible for me not to make the finals. As you guys see there, I'm ahead by 25 points. So even if I come like dead last for qualifying 4, I'm still going to be in for the semis and the final. So let's see what happens in qualifying 4. I was quite excited for this one because as you guys see there are 3 Volkswagens in this race. I'm representing VW for this event, but you guys will see I don't always use the VWs. I try to drive with as big as possible variety of cars. I'm not the type of petrolhead that just chooses 1 or 2 companies and I stick with them through everything. That makes racing boring. We bump the car into second gear. Let's build the revs as the ready to race disappears. We onto the anti-lag and we are off. Fair start for everybody, but I think that's Christopherson. Oh no, that's Markland. He had the best start. Timozianov in the Fiesta is first. Markland second. I'm third. Christopherson in fourth. I go. Excuse me. I go around the outside of Anton Markland, and Timozianov goes to the Joker lap. I stay on the standard lap just to see if I can get track position once again. Down to fourth gear. Let the car turn in. I have a big. That was more like not a normal kiss on the barrier. I French kissed the barrier with my car. Go wide onto the second to last corner. That gives Timozianov back the lead. But I short shift into fourth to get grip. And I get a brilliant run up the inside of Timozianov. And that is an overtake in the wet conditions in a rallycross car. We head here onto the final lap, guys. As you can see, they all 3 jokered. Christopherson is in second place, Timozianov third, and Markland fourth. I'm ahead by a fair bit. So all I did was this final lap was try to get in the most perfect lap possible. Not pushing, but just trying to get the car to bring it home, nursing the car more than pushing. Down to third gear, over the curb, through this Joker lap, and we yank the handbrake again, get a little bit close to that inside wall, but nothing major. Down to third gear for the second to last corner. We go into the final corner, yank the handbrake, keep it on the inside, and we're across the line with a 2 minutes 24.4, and that was qualifying 4.
That's a win. Well done.
So, what a successful qualifying. I win qualifying 1, 2, and 3. No, 1, 3, and 4. Let me get that right. I think I got that wrong. We win qualifying, yes, 1, 3, and 4. We're second in qualifying 2, and as you guys can see, I almost take home max points of 200, only 195, but still a very good qualifying. I was definitely the favorite heading into the semis. As you guys can see, 2 Volkswagens and 2 Fords. So this was going to be a Volkswagen versus Ford battle, in my opinion, for semi-final 1. So let's see what happens. We're on the line. I'm going to bump the car up into second gear once again to get the best possible launch. Ericsson in second, Gronholm third, Markland fourth, Davy Genet in fifth, and Rainish Natish in sixth. Let's see what happens. Onto the anti-lag. Where's the green light? There it is, and we're off to a brilliant start. I'm still in second. Bump the car down to third, and it's a big moment for me. Oh, I get bumped from a lot of sides. It's a spin! Oh my soul, it's a spin. Okay, get the car turned, Come on, now we have to play catch up. Ah! Come on. Okay, now guys, now we've got a race on our hands. So you better hit that like now, because let's see what happens now. I try to get the Joker out of the way as quickly as possible. Up, over the ramp, through the curb, over the curb, through the Joker lap. Now it was time to play catch up like I've never played catch up before. Luckily my pace was good here at Lowiak, so I knew if I was going to hunker down and concentrate as hard as I possibly could, this could still be a top 3 finish. I just wanted to get myself into the final, so we were aiming for third position. As you guys can see, onto the second lap, going through all the corners with all the confidence in the world, trying to get the max speed possible. Down to the hairpin, a nice little drift there. I see a car going for the Joker lap. I saw it was the VW. I'm behind the Ford. I think this is of Gronholm or Ericsson. Either way, I'm behind them, and the Volkswagen comes out in front of me out of the Joker lap. I give the Ford a big shunt from behind. I keep it on the outside for the final corner, but still they've got the track position on me. I bump the car down up into fourth to get the grip, and I passed the Volkswagen and the Ford because the Volkswagen went wide and he held up the Ford. So we're up into fourth position, only one more place to gain to get to bag ourselves a spot in the final. Ooh, a little bit hasty into the hairpin there. I clipped the Ford a little bit, and I'm up into third position. I get a little aggressive when I chase down cars, guys. I have to mention that. I'm an aggressive driver when I play catch up, but still nothing bad. I don't think that was a dirty move on my behalf. Rallycross in any case is a semi-contact sport. We head up here into the end of lap 3 onto lap 4, and here we will see who is going to have the better run. Me, Davy Janay in the Peugeot 208, or Rainish Netish in that Seat Ibiza, who is now going through the hairpin. I'm trying to catch Davy Janay, but it's not the easiest thing to do in the world. We head down here the back straight, 4th gear, 5th gear, up into 6th gear, and we brake down into 4th gear, almost hit the back of the Peugeot, but still behind him. We're going into the final 2 corners. Ooh, that's a little bit dirty a way to drive there. I nearly lost the back end of the Polo there. Now you guys know I'm pushing like crazy. Going up into 4th gear, but still behind the Peugeot. I couldn't get the drive there out of the final corner. I had too much oversteer. Down here, up into 5th gear, the left-hander. We go for the move of the hairpin. Ooh, that's a little bit wide. Hit the handbrake, and we're up the inside. Block the line, and we're up into 2nd position. Is this going to be an amazing semi-final and me taking the win? I hope not, because that's going to be a little bit OP, but then let's see what happens. Come on, Rainish Netish, give me your best shot, little Seat. Come on. There's the Seat. There's me. Through the final corner, over the line, onto the 5th lap, the 2nd to last lap. I am pushing this Volkswagen to all its extremes. No, wait, is this the 6th lap? I don't know, but sideways out of that little right-hander. Hit the handbrake here. Oh no, guys, this is the final lap. Sorry. Here I go onto the back straight. Netish goes for the Joker lap. Let's see what happens here. Down to 4th gear for this corner. Rainish Netish is on my inside. I make the move stick, but I have a terrible lockup. No. And I just gave the semi-final victory away to Netish. Damn it! Oh well, it's not the end of the world.
Nice one. Happy with that.
So, 2nd place, a well-deserved 2nd place in my opinion, even though I messed up the 2nd to last corner, but it's fine. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. So yes, on to the final, guys. We are starting in 3rd position, or 4th. Were we in semi-final 1 or 2? Okay, 3rd position, so we were in semi-final 1, alongside, what's that, Bayern Munich, in his Seat. So here you guys can see the repairs going on. I really badly needed to do good. You guys know I'm far ahead in the championship, but the more dominating I am, the better it looks for my personal driver. But still, let's see what happens after that incredible semi-final. Who knows what to expect for this final? Other than that, guys, we're on the grid. The final, I'm in 3rd position. I'm sandwiched between the Seat and the Ford, and there's a Seat on my side as well. Let's see who gets the best launch. And it is the Mini of Shishirit. Let's go. Oh, and now I'm being sandwiched a lot. The 2 Seat and the Ford are alongside. The one Seat gets pushed wide. I'm up into 3rd position off of the start. That was a brilliant start. I get the run on the Seat. Ooh. That's over the curb and through the gravel trap. I go immensely wide. The Ford goes for the Joker lap. I'm behind the Seat. I get an amazing run because I went wide. I had the overspeed on the Seat. And am I going to be up into 1st or into 2nd position? I guess the barrier once again. The Ford is on my outside! Oh, come on, little VW! Let's go. And I'm up into 1st position. And unfortunately, the excitement ends here, guys. Because the bad news is, from here on, I dominated the final completely. Nothing I could do about it. It's just how things were. I think after that semi-final and me having the momentum, I completely thrashed these guys. It wasn't a big challenge that mounted from them. I just kept the course, and I think I joked on like the 5th lap. I didn't even wait till the last lap. I tried to take a chance to make it a little bit more competitive. Ooh, excuse me. I just had lunch, so that was a little bit of a burp. But yeah, as you guys see here, we head on to lap 5. I come through the 1st corner sideways as usual. It's so fun to drift these rallycross cars. It feels amazing. So yeah, going through the hairpin, my favorite corner on this track. I love hairpins, it's just so fun to drift them. Yep, as I told you guys, lap 5 Joker, over the jump, clip the curb, and we are through the Joker, well, almost through the Joker lap. Now we're through the Joker lap, and we still got a full lap to go. Wow, that's immensely sideways from my side. but it still looks very impressive, I have to say so myself. Yeah. On to the final lap. Nobody is even near me. I can literally just cruise the car home in 6th gear if I want to. So what's the fun in that? Down to the hairpin for the final time. Hit the handbrake again sideways and get a magnificent run onto this back straight. You guys can see the flames coming from my exhaust, blasting the car into the 3rd to last corner, down to 4th gear. Keep the car turning in, keep the car turning in, nearly clip the barrier, down to 3rd gear for the 2nd to last corner, keep the car on 3rd for the final corner, hug the inside, and we have just won Loiac in France.
Yes, nice one. That is a win.
They made a monster out of me. Guys, a truly dominating weekend. That song that is on the Game of Dirt 4, that is a true thing that happened here. I was a monster. I completely dominated the entire field. Nobody had an answer for me except in the semi-final when they spun me. But other than that, guys, as soon as this Rallycross Championship is done, I'm gonna try and make my dirt content much more competitive. But for now, don't complain about it. What does it help to complain? I already know I'm a little bit too dominant. So enjoy the races. Maybe you guys never know. Maybe the next event at the Hell. I know that sounds extremely bad, but it's I can't even remember what country it is in. Oh boy, I can't remember. Oh, in Norway, as you guys can see there, the track's name is the Hell. So that's not me. That's the people in reality. Maybe the Hell I don't win, or maybe not even Hollius, the final event. You never know, you never know. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Smash that like button, annihilate the wonderful Turbo, the subscribe button, and don't forget to ding that bell so you guys don't ever miss an episode. This has been Turbocharged 51. Hope you guys enjoyed. Cheers!